Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. Amma ba'du. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah who give us healthy and opportunity to follow online learning today. Salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Honorable, the lecturer of the subject Teaching English as Foreign Language or TEFL, Mr. Aries Taufik, and all my best friends in PBI 5B. Today we are from Group H and we will explain about the material Discovery Learning Method. I'm Ayunisa as the first presenter, and let's begin with the first point, the definition of Discovery Learning Method. Discovery learning methods is a constructivist theory, meaning it is based on the idea that students construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on those experiences. The method is also unique in how it presents problems. Teachers will give students the problems and some resources to solve it. Jadi, pada discovery learning method ini, guru akan memberikan kebebasan kepada siswa untuk melakukan praktek dan juga penelitian sendiri, di mana penelitian mandiri dan praktek mandiri itu merupakan proses belajar bagi siswa dalam metode ini. Ketika siswa melakukan praktek dan penelitian, maka siswa akan menemukan sesuatu yang baru, dan hal itulah yang akan dijadikan pembelajaran untuk siswa pada metode ini. Next, background and characteristics. The discovery learning is an active, hands-on style of learning, originated by Jerome Bruner in the 1960s. Bruner emphasized that we should be learning by doing. With this method, students actively participate instead of passively receiving knowledge. Students interact with their environment by exploring and manipulating objects, wrestling with questions and controversies or performing experiments. They are encouraged to think, ask questions, hypothesize, speculate, cooperate, and collaborate with others. The discovery learning method takes into consideration that all students have some background knowledge that they may be able to apply to the current subject at hand. Most science teachers would give the instructions for an experiment, perform the experiment, show the result of the experiment, and then grade the students on their write-ups of the experiment. There is not much discovery happening when students see every step and the desired outcome before they even attempt it on their own. The discovery learning method may have a specific end result, but the focus is on the steps and critical thinking involved in getting there. Teachers have to observe the process, not just grade a written paper at the end of the experience. Jadi, perbedaan antara discovery learning method dengan metode pembelajaran yang lain yaitu jika guru yang melakukan eksperimen, menunjukkan eksperimen dan melakukan eksperimen dan juga pada akhirnya memberikan nilai siswa berdasarkan hasil tertulis yang dilakukan oleh siswa. Penilaian seperti ini dirasa kurang cocok karena siswa tidak melakukan eksperimen itu sendiri. Pada dalam metode ini, sistem penilaiannya ialah siswa akan diberikan suatu masalah dan beberapa pengkajian atau pengajaran atau materi untuk siswa tersebut melakukan penelitian sendiri. Jadi, proses belajar siswa dan juga penilaiannya yaitu berdasarkan dari hasil penelitiannya sendiri. The next material will explain by Delvi Ramadan. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Delvi Ramadan. Okay, I will explain about implementing across the curriculum. Even though most people associate the discovery learning method with science classes, it can be applied to all parts of a curriculum. In an English class, for example, teacher might introduce the dreaded Shakespeare's unit with list of vocabulary for each act and make students fill out a worksheet uh, charted. It using the discovery learning method. However, a teacher could give the student a handout to create their own Shakespeare's insult by choosing a word from each of three columns. And why educator training is important? The discovery learning method, if used incorrectly, can also be barrier to learning. It, if teachers are having activities just for the sake of having activities, then the student will not learn concept. Formal training in this method is necessary for teacher, and teacher also have to reflect about how their activity is. They have to remember that just because something is hand-on doesn't mean that it is mind-on. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for the mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Next is successfully implementing the discovery learning methods in the classroom. To effectively use the discovery learning methods in a classroom, the teacher needs to not only be flexible, also well prepared, organized, and have an understanding of how and what is discovered in class. Is educationally valuable and can lead to future investigation for students. Teachers need to be able to help young children who are already curious about the world around them. Learn how to ask questions that will help them understand their surroundings. Teachers also have to know where their students is developmentally and how that will play in a role in a child finding success in a lesson. Additionally, a teacher using the discovery learning methods cannot wait until the end of the activity to access a child. Instead, they interact with students to see what the students is doing, what kind of questions are being asked, and help them apply any new skills that may be necessary to solve problems and draw conclusions. The teachers must also recognize that there is more than one way to get to an end goal. This method is a great choice for ESL students, as well as students with behavioral or developmental problems. The students who can sit still in class will have a chance to actively take part in the learning process. The students whose first language is not English will be exploring ideas instead of being told what to think and possibly not understanding the concept because of the language barrier. When the discovery learning method is used, the students are on task more often because they are actively part of learning process instead of just being spectators. That is all from Group A. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope the presentation is satisfying. Thank you. Thanks again.